education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way. We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bassos Field for tonight's OCAA contest featuring the visiting Seneca Sting and your Durham Lords. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Durham College is proud to acknowledge the lands and people of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, which is covered under the Williams Treaties. We are situated on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the greater Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. We now ask if you would please rise, if able, and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's make some noise. We get set for OCAA soccer action. Let's hear it for your Durham Lords. Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Seneca Sting. Number 1, Christina Diaco. Number 2, Bianca Mora. Number 3, Talia Huckey. Number 4, Ella Gillespie. Number 6, Kayla Buzzigan. Number 7, Martina Medina. Number 8, Alexis Rivera. Number 11, Cassandra Genova. Number 15, Ioana Fernandez. Number 16, Gianna Mustafa. And number 17, Marlene Sewell. The Seneca Sting is coached by Luca Siriano. Now, the starting 11 for your Durham Lords. Number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts. Number 5, Estelle Hamlack. Number 6, Erin Mikalika. Number 8, Isabel Sullivan. Number 1, Kiara Lindell. Number 14, Chloe Herrica. Number 15, Alexis Bailey. Number 18, Laura Atunez. Number 20, Ashley Dickinson. Number 24, Maria Sestikins. Number 25, Heather Barnett. The Durham Lords are coached by Bruce Cullen.
And we're about to get started here at Vaso Field between Durham College and Seneca in the home opener and the season opener. Durham kicking from right to left, Seneca left to right, and Seneca will start with the ball. The Sting won the CCAA National Championship and the OCAA Championship, but it is a matchup between two finalists in the OCAA. Seneca starting with the early possession, ringing it around between the defense. And it's good play. Durham try and break it up in the middle of the field. Getting it forward, blocked by the Durham midfielder. Roberts Thomas almost on it, but Seneca do come away with it. Playing it down low to Giovanna. She takes it back, and a good move to get past the Durham player. Getting down the line and cutting in. Seneca trying to build their first chance of the night. The cross into the middle, and a shot off the post and grabbed by the Durham Lords keeper. The first big chance for Seneca and the first big chance of this game. It's a good kick up. And one in the midfield. Played across onto this right wing where she's hounded by two Durham midfielders. They win it back, and it's out for a throw-in for Seneca. Now Seneca will start ringing it around defense again. She had Genova on the right side, and she does get it to her. It's played in the middle. It's a good combination between Genova and Sawola. It started back on this left wing, and that's a good move made. Trying to get it forward. Left it near the touchline. She kept it in for just a moment. It's a goal kick for Durham. We're 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this home opener where Seneca has had most of the pressure, but it's been controlled easily by Durham, other than that one chance. The last time these two played, Durham fell 4-2 to the Seneca Sting in a heated battle that saw one penalty kick for either team. Genova getting forward. Plays it to the forward for Seneca, getting her first touches on the ball tonight. And it's calm play. They're not afraid to keep going back. And Durham is not putting too much of a press on early on, just letting Seneca come to them, play in their territory with their shape. It's brought forward by the center back. Kicked. It's back and forth. We go. Robert Thomas, really her first play here. She broke the Durham record for goals in a season. Trying to have a great follow-up year. So it's headed forward and out of bounds for Seneca Sting throw-in. Emma Fonseca is going to take it. She sends it up and it's headed back out. So she'll do it again. Durham Seneca, home opener. 4 minutes in, just over. It's another Seneca throw in. Still 0-0 here. The throw in will be Seneca's, but way further up the field than the last two. Could have a chance to bring it just to the top of the box and maybe get a cross in to the striker Cordero. They got it in to Suula, but it was kicked out, and it's a Durham Lords throw in now. So trading throw-ins here. And it's one again for Durham as it was headed out. By Genova. The throw in again. Played into a mix of players. One back into the midfield. And a throw in again. It's been a slow start to the game. But now Durham trying to get their first taste of possession. As it's played in between the keeper and center back Calmer. Now it's won by Seneca, advancing in the final third. Tried to play it through. It's won first time. They get it halfway out, and now the rest of the way out before a foul is called on Seneca Stings Mustafi. On the far side, it's Dickinson. She tried to play it forward, but it hit the back of a Seneca full back. Like I said, the game has been slow so far. Neither team, other than that one chance for Seneca, has really gotten forward or made any great plays in the midfield. 2 blocks. But it's still Seneca pushing into the final third. Thought she was fouled. She stays on her feet. Cuts it to the outside, but it'll be out of bounds, and Durham's ball for a throw in. Taking the throw in will be Dickinson, but she looks like she's usually a midfielder. It looks like she's playing a wing back role here tonight. The throw in it leads to another throw, and they like throwing it to the sideline, either forcing Seneca to put it out, or it could lead to a break for Durham. So Dickinson will take it again, and she'll do the same again, but she put it more into the middle now. Durham trying to possess. Seneca do end up taking it away in the pile. Cordero got it away, played it forward, getting in. Could have been a foul. It is a penalty shot. 9 minutes into the game, Durham gives up a penalty shot. As the Seneca player jumped down the wing, and it leads to their first supreme scoring chance. It was Peralta Fernandez who was tripped inside the box, which will lead to this penalty kick. She'll take her time, trying to open up her campaign with a goal. the 2024-2025 season. Trying to get it underway. It's Siwula, the striker from Brampton, to give Seneca the lead. And she does, putting it in the bottom left corner. It's a great finish on the penalty kick. And Seneca lead on Durham just 10 minutes in. Like we talked about, the last game ended 4-2. She did not get a goal in that game. The returning goal scorers, Faith, Metcalf, Samina, Kayla Udenberg, and Francesca Famili. So now Durham trying to answer with Sage getting it forward, taking them on. And the light shot on, but it's easily controlled by the keeper. That shot came from Mikalika. But Seneca control again. Tried to play through. And it's in the midfield, controlled easily by Mustafi. It's being calmed down by the girl who was taken down, Peralta Fernandez, which led to the goal. And she'll control it here again. Francesca tried to play through. It's a good flick on, but couldn't be kept in by Genova. And it's a Durham throw in here. The immediate response has not been there for Durham 13 minutes in. The throw in will be taken, and the usual, which is a headed play by the captain, Pania. So a throw in again for Durham, and it's headed, but this time into the midfield by Seneca. A battle in the midfield, which is won by Mustafi, and then played down the line and out of bounds for yet another throw in for Durham. The possession has not been there yet for Durham, a team that went 17-4-2 overall last year, 8-1-1. Their only loss surrendered was to this Seneca Sting. And then they lost to Humber in the OCAA championship semifinals, but they get it down the line here. And it came across. Seneca will take it away. Taking it forward to Seneca. And a battle won and kept. But another flick on. This one doesn't work. Not like the last one. Mikaleka takes control and just lifted it up. Maybe thinking Sage Roberts Thomas was going to run, but there was no runner indeed. Trying to poke it away. It's still won by Seneca and controlled calmly by Mora. They played it forward, and it's a race between two players. Seneca end up coming away with it. That's a good move by Cordero, and she's taken down hard by Calmer. Doesn't even want to look at the ref because she is shown the first caution of the night. A yellow card for Estella Calmer for the foul on Alexis Cordero. And these are good chances, especially in the OCAA. Get on top of the keeper, cross it right on top, and just let the chaos ensue in the middle. We can hear instructions from the coach. Looks like they're going to try and play it far post, which would be the ideal target. It's very hard for a keeper to deal with it. It's crossed in, and it's right into the middle. It's tipped away. Still in the box. Not cleared the shot. Hit a Seneca girl. But that leads to a corner, even though it did hit off of Genova. So just not the right point of view for the referee to see, not the right angle, and he leads to a corner. And could this be costly for Durham? Going down 2-0 early on in this game would not be good. The cross is in, not dealt with, but then cleared. A half clearance here. It falls to Seawall. Played forward. Could have a go. She does, and it sneaks in. The captain Pania scores. And Seneca, just 16 and a half minutes in, have a 2-0 lead over Durham. It snuck through the keeper's legs. And that one will haunt Edelhofer for the moment and maybe for a while. Sage will get us back underway. And they need a response if they want to get back into this. In the home opener, in the season opener. It's flicked. Controlled by Dickinson. She tried to play it out wide. I don't think that was the intended target. And Seneca has control. The goal scorer calmly directing her team up the field. Into the midfield. That's good play. They had a runner in Genova, but it was cut off and kept in bounds. Played Robert Thomas. Tried, but it was dealt with well by Uddenberg. A goal scorer in the last fixture. A center back tonight. So not the likeliest of goal scorers, but she did get one the last time they played. Durham has not won this matchup since the 2018-19 season, which they did win 4-0, which was the biggest win between these two teams. The way this is going, as Mikalika has it. Played it to Dickinson. She crossed it in, and it's a corner kick. Durham's first of the night. As I was saying, if Durham does not get a grip on this game, it could go south quickly against a great Seneca team. The corner kick taker, who was the same as last year, Aaron Mikalenka. We'll put it in plenty of targets. They sit right on top of the keeper. It's crossed in, and it's headed just wide. Dickinson trying to keep it in. She does successfully. Now it's a battle in the corner, which looks like it was won by Seneca, and it was. It's a Seneca throw, and they deal with the corner not too well, but they get away with no goals allowed. Durham now control, and they play Roberts Thomas. Trying to get around the defense. Now on the far side, Thomas crosses it in. It's there. Taken down. Open shot. It's in. Durham do get one back. Number 16. Heather Wright, the fullback. And she gets the goal. Or excuse me, that was number 18. Laura Antunes, who scores and delivers a way and a path back into this game. 2-1 now, and we're only 20 minutes in. It's a great game so far. Now that we've seen an answer, can they look for a second, or will be Seneca who try and push to regain their 2-goal lead? Fonseca in the midfield, she put it, and it ended up being controlled, and they're just really good at slowing the game down when they need to and speeding it up when they should. On the far side, a little combination was not played correctly, and it is a throw-in for Durham. 21 minutes in, as it starts to spit here in Oshawa. Don't know if the players would like the season opener to pour. There's a substitution. Dickinson off. It'll be number 19, Kate Hasenberger, coming in. Hasenberger, the freshman. So she'll get her first appearance of the regular season in OCAA action. It's taken down and played out for a Seneca throw-in. Just when in doubt, get it out. That's what she did on this occasion. Still 68 minutes of time here to be played. Plenty of things could happen in that time, and we already seen 3 goals. And we saw 6 the last time these two played. Getting down the line, looking for a cross. Does put it in, and it's dealt with nicely by Bailey. Out for another throw-in, excuse me, for Seneca. Poked ahead. Bailey tried to combine, tried to take it off the Seneca player. She does come away with it. It's played forward into the midfield. Tried to send Hasenberger down the line, but it was stolen by Seneca. And now stolen back the other way. They could run. Has Hasenberger. And it's dealt with amazingly by Genova. Throw in for Durham. That's a great play to get back and tackle Hasenberger before she could cross it in to the dangerous Thomas Roberts. The throw-in was dealt with nicely. Now it's just cleared away, and it'll be chased. Sewall put on a lot of pressure, so it was just played out by Chloe Hersha. The ball played into the midfield. It's played around. That's good play by Seneca, just relieving the pressure of a packed midfield. And out wide to Mora. Mora through, and that's just, it's beautiful soccer from Seneca right now. Played back to Udenberg. Plays Fonseca. Switches out wide to Genova, who tried to play it through for Siwala, but she just couldn't get there, and it's controlled by the Durham keeper, who takes her time on the ball for the goal kick. Looks like this goal kick will come short, and it will. Controlled in the midfield, but turned over and forward. But the pass, they just did not connect the two Seneca players. And played down the line for Hasenberger. Her and Fonseca got into it a little bit there. And it ends up with a Durham throw-in. Aaron wanted it quick. She got it quick. Tried to play it through. Roberts Thomas gets on it. They get it out wide. Beat a player, and then it's cleared away. And another Durham throw. They start to build the pressure. And it's crossed across the field, controlled by Panea, then won back by Durham. They get it to Hasenberger. Nice play. Could cross it. She does. The header off the bar. Rebound grabbed. Almost an own goal for Seneca and almost a tie game for Durham. Durham, a 5-time OCAA championship winner. But the last time they have won it was 17 years ago, trying to repeat that season. Now, Seneca trying to repeat their last season, which was outstanding. Calm on the ball. Seawall taking it on. Big chance, but dealt with easily as it was just poked to the keeper. Controlled again by Fernandez, and out for a Seneca throw-in, as Bailey was there to deal with it. Stepping up is more to take the throw-in. Two options she'll have is Fernandez, who brought it up. She will use her. Fernandez tried to flick by, and she does. Trying to get down the line, play the ball. It's the shot, and it's sent just over by Cardero. Could have been a spectacular goal, but instead it's just the Durham goal kick. Playing it short. Seneca could have pressed. That's not a good ball out. Bailey had to play it out wide. And then it's dealt with slightly. Instead, it's just cleared out to Seneca, where they can control the possession once again. Durham seemed fine just sitting back, soaking up the pressure, and then going on the counter. Bailey, they used that perfectly. Flicked it to Sage. She gets it forward. Beat two. The third player stopped her, which was Fonseca. And now she is down with a little bit of a knock here. Maybe got hit in the head in the collision. But it looks like they'll need the trainer out here. Seneca and Durham, 2-1, half an hour in. Still an hour to go in this game. And then after that, we have the Durham versus Seneca men's game, which will start about half an hour after this one finishes. the injury doesn't look too bad, but just to be nice, we're and privacy, we're just not going to show her while she's injured, but she's on her feet getting helped over. Not a doctor, but it doesn't look too serious from here as she is on her feet. Hopefully it's not. She's had a very good start to her season here, and it sucks that half an hour in, it is being halted right now. But it looks like they will have a sub for her. Coming in is number 9, Daniela Lorenko. And it looks like they'll switch up the formation a little bit because she's coming up higher on the field than center back. So we'll have to see what formation they switch to, what changes defensively, or can they keep the ball as much, because she was doing a lot of the heavy lifting in that department. Bailey controlling it down as we've restarted play. Bailey could cross it. Well defended. Now it's a battle in the middle, and it's taken away and out for a Seneca throw, and as Bailey just poked it out away from Cordero. So far in my 15-second introduction, it doesn't look like stuff is changing too much, but her first touches on the ball is losing it. Bailey tried to get it forward, and now steaming up the field is Fernandez. It's crossed in and dealt with poorly, but it just leads to a corner kick for Seneca. They scored indirectly on their last one. It wasn't immediately off the corner, but it was rebounded out, played for a couple of seconds, and then scored through the legs of Edelhofer. So they will want to do better on this one, because you do not want to re-give Seneca their 2-goal lead. It's crossed in, and it never even got to the front post, which Durham will be very happy with. Seneca not so much. They want to get it on top of the keeper and causing her lots of trouble. It's played short and controlled. She beat a man, couldn't beat a second. Seneca come away with it. It's Genova. Genova played it low and offside. Her first 2 touches have been a giveaway and an offside, so not the start Lorenko would want. It's rung around. Durham controlling. Robert Thomas wins a throw-in off of Seneca's Mora, and she'll let her fullback take care of the throw-in here. Tried to play it into her, and it's turned over and then turned back for a Durham throw-in. They just play it back to Bailey, and then she turned it over to Seneca. We're still trying to take it up the field. The pass is deflected out. Dealt with easily by. Dealt with the Seneca counter very well, Durham. It could have been dangerous if that pass got through, but they blocked off the passing lanes and did their jobs. Seneca will come away with this one. And a battle in Durham's box is dealt with, but then turned over. The cross is blocked. And it's out for a Durham throw-in. So pressure is relieved for a moment. Throw in. Robert Thomas couldn't deal with that. It's taken away by Pania. They restart to Hutton. Don't know how much I've mentioned her tonight, but she's on the ball here. She'll have to take more of that role as Fonseca's gone. Hutton restarts easily to Panea. Forward by Fernandez. And Hutton will take it forward. It's a good touch forward. She'll play it through the line to Siwala. Now the cross in was not a good one. And it's a Durham goal kick, which they play quickly and short and dangerously as well. Seneca control once again, this time on the far side, where they tried to take it up the wing. It was blocked, and it's a Seneca throw in. Nine minutes away from half between Durham and Seneca. And Billy flicked that on. We're in the midfield. After the 3 goals, excuse me, the flurry, it's been 15 minutes since much has happened. There haven't been really any shots. It's been a lot of play in between the 2 blue lines you can see on the field. And a fake. She could have a go. She does have a go right into the hands of Edloffer. Played it short, almost stolen, but it was a foul. She impeded Mikaleka from trying to get away. She wanted that ball badly. Suula. She is the one that had the opportunity just moments ago and could not capitalize to make it 3-1. Durham will restart play here. Play in the middle to Mikaleka. Stepping forward is Calmer. Forward to Bailey again. They keep getting up the field, but Bailey has turned it over. And Seneca calmly trying to control it. Fernandez on the far, far side. And there's still no press from Durham. They're in no rush. They know there's plenty of time to get a goal. They need to stay in their shape and defend well. Tried to play through with Siwola. Now Bailey takes it. Robert Thomas trying to get forward in a battle. Poked. She was double teamed. There's a foul on Robert Thomas. And it will be Seneca's possession. She wants an answer. Doesn't look like she'll get one. Now Seneca has it on the far side, and it's another throw in here for Seneca. We approach the last 5 minutes of the first half. It's Seneca's possession. Across into the box. Dealt with poorly. The shot, it's in. Onside, it's a goal for Siwula. That is a beautiful finish. And it is 3-1 Seneca. They do retake their 2-goal lead before the half. So Durham, 5 minutes to answer because you do not want to go into that half down 3-1 against a great Seneca team. Bailey tried to play forward. It was lost. It's out of bounds for a throw-in. Looked like Seneca was going to restart, but now they play it forward as Durham pushed up too high. And it's back out for another throw-in. But a substitute will be made. It's going to be Serena Rodriguez to come in. Coming off on the far side, I can't see who that is. But it looks like Serena Rodriguez will check into the midfield. Second-year player, was hurt most of last year, so did not get a lot of playing time. Hutton will bring it forward. Robert Thomas closed down, and she calmly turned. Now onto the far side for Seneca. Mora tried to switch. This could be stolen. Hodenberger tried. And Seneca will just restart again. Seneca calmly playing. Hutton. Unberg. Up to Mora. Played back from Cordero to Mora. Now Uddenberg and Hutton, they ring it across, taking their time, taking the pace out of this game, all in their control. Genova, Hutton again. Just plays it back to Uddenberg. They can take their time on the ball. They do have full control of this game, up 3-1. It's played up the fields, and they just took, they lost the control. They could have just stayed calm, and it's a foul here on Genova. Durham will play quickly. Getting into the final third, which is where they have to be down to. And right when they got into that final third, it was stolen by Peralta Fernandez. And it's Hutton. And it's Unberg. Looks like they didn't change the formation. They just switched who played where, and they moved Hutton back. And she's controlled the ball well. And now it's Genova. Stolen back. And it's Roberts Thomas. But she couldn't control it. And now the other way, they will go. Unberg, she stepped up high up the field. She'll play Siwula. Crossed it in. Big chance. And it's 4 for Seneca. And it's starting to get out of reach. That is a great goal. A great finish. For Lorenko, I believe. So it is 4-1 Seneca. And Durham have to try and resurrect this game. Durham's still going. It's a shot by Bailey, and it's too slow to cause any problems. We're just about at halftime here at Vaso Field, where it looks like it's getting more and more out of reach. 4-1 Seneca over the Durham Lords in the home opener and the season opener. Still in half number 1. Still plenty of time for Durham to get back, but they need to fix something in this team. I feel like they need to get more pressure on the ball. They're just letting Seneca control all the play as Hutton steps forward again and plays Genova. Ntiwula. She crosses it in again. It's another chance, and it's a 5th. And now it's surely out of reach, as it's the 2nd goal in a matter of minutes for Lourenco. She did not start her game well. She is playing her game well, though. Wow, the substitute gets 2. And Durham is in huge trouble. The biggest win ever between these two is 4-0 for Durham. Well, now there's a half where they have to stop themselves from embarrassment, as it's 5-1 with not a lot of time to play in this first half. Try to play forward, poked out by Genova. Cleared again. Another throw-in. They move further up the field, but still, you got to feel they need something before half, which is not a lot of time, but it's poked, and it's Bailey. And it's a great play, but she just doesn't control it. And now it is halftime. Seneca lead 5-1 on your Durham Lords going into the half. 15 minutes, and then we will be back.
We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way. We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way.
Welcome back for the second half of Durham College versus Seneca Sting. There's an early injury here. But it seems like she's going to get up and be okay. It's played around early by Durham. They didn't control any of the possession in half one. How can they do in half two? It's played into the middle and then getting it forward. It's a good ball. Hausenberg could not get there though. Would have been a great opportunity to cross it in to Thomas Roberts, who has yet to get underway on the score sheet. She scored the last time these two teams faced. It was also a much closer game than this one looks to be. Cadero on the ball. Tamora. Restart to Uddenberg. Mora tried to play forward, was blocked. And Uddenberg will now get on the ball. And Bailey will just play it out for a Seneca throw-in. We take a miraculous comeback for Durham. But they're hoping that's what they have on their hands tonight, or today. Cadero couldn't keep it in. And it'll be Durham's possession now. They have to keep more of the possession as they are down big and they need goals. Hutton, who was playing higher up the pitch. Then the injury to Fonseca came, and she's dropped into the center back role with the other two center backs. And she's done a very good job just controlling the play, as Fonseca did before her injury about 25 minutes into this game. Thomas Roberts. The cross in, and she was offside anyways, but it was out of bounds. So it'll be a Seneca free kick near the top of the close side of their box. Uddenberg, the captain, has done very well tonight, leading her team, and they lead 5-1 over Durham, who placed third in OCAA last year. Moore will play it. That's a good play. Cadero trying to get away. Dealing with a bunch of Durham players. Mora. Now Uddenberg. Tried to switch. It hit the hand of goal scorer Antunes, which means it'll be a Seneca free kick. She restarts by switching it to Mora. And Seneca have just done a really good job, but once again, of if there's any pressure, they just play it back. They restart. There's time in their favor. They've got the goals in their favor. As the keeper has sent it up. Mixed in the middle. Fernandez comes away with it. Trying to make her move. Fernandez plays it forward. Could be an opportunity here. And now Durham has a free kick. They restart. Mikalika. She almost turned it over. It's sent up into the midfield. Thomas Roberts couldn't get on that. Early on in this half, it's looking like more of an even matchup. Mikalika up. It is all Seneca ball, though, still in this 5-1 game to start the season. And a foul here. Not a good one. Peralta Fernandez down. For Seneca, this is a great start to the year. A year that they went at 9-1 last year. They'll try and do better or match it this year. 9-1 is spectacular, with statement wins all over the place. This would be a statement win right here. Mikalika about to put this one into the box. This would be a great chance to get them back in this game. Went more towards the keeper, which was dealt with easily. And Seneca will control it again. Playing it short, indecisive. Ends up getting it to Hutton. On the far side now, Hutton. And it's lost. And the coach can't be happy with, even though they're up 5-1, there's just some sloppiness. And she's had to go from deep. Controlled easily. It will stay 5-1 and stay in Seneca's possession. Cordero played it down the line. But it was for naught as Durham controls it in the midfield again. Arnott plays it into the middle. The ball is not good for Thomas Roberts. Turned over to Bailey. A 1-2. Bailey brings it forward. This could be a chance. She puts it on and wide of the goal. Not taking advantage of the small chances that they've been getting. Cordero played it down the line again, but it's just dummy out of bounds by Calmer, who's moved more essentially as the game's gone on. Usually a fullback, still playing on the wing, but it's been more and more central with Hersha as the game's gone on. Thomas Roberts. Bailey trying to get forward, poked it back. Trying to keep it alive. The Seneca pressure is too intense, and they'll bring it forward. It's a good pass, but dealt with amazingly by Calmer. And the referee got in the way, and now it's Seneca's ball. Taken off is Lorenko, but it is dealt with by the Durham keeper. I don't think the ref meant to get in the way there, but could have been a costly turnover due to his positioning. Up by Dickinson. But to nobody. It's Peralta Fernandez dancing through the defense. Playing Lorenko. Switching it to Genova. Tried to poke it through, but it was stolen by Durham. And possession is in Durham's favor. They turn back. Hasenberger's open on this close side, but could never find her, and it's Hutton who will start back once again. Hasenberger putting on pressure. Now Roberts Thomas goes through a player. Ref said cleanly. It's Peralta Fernandez. She's very calm on the ball. And Hasenberger put in a rough tackle, which ends up in Durham's possession. Dickinson to throw it in. A long toss. Roberts Thomas turns, but well defended. By the keeper, Dioka. Just probably the first time I've mentioned her name, considering the fact that other than the goal, she's not had much to do. As Seneca got forward, she kept it in with a slide, and she keeps going. Siwola forward and off of Lorenko for a Durham goal kick. Getting forward is Cadero. That's a good move, but Dickinson stays and then hit her hard down. And a foul on Dickinson. And a yellow card shown. The second Durham player put in the book this one. 57 minutes in. So a good spot for the ball to be put in. Peralta Fernandez to take the kick. Could make the lead 5. Durham will hope that it doesn't. The cross in, half dealt with, still there. Right at the top of the 6-yard box. It's bounced, not cleared, and it's still dealt with. Seneca controlling. The shot could have been a cross, and it's dealt with by Edelhofer. Turning forward is Durham. For Roberts Thomas, the service has not been there tonight. She has been on the ball, I would say, once in a good position. That's a good, calm touch. Played it on the far side. Could be crossed in. Now it is crossed in and headed away. And in a race, Hasenberger won't win that with Fernandez. And turned over. Roberts Thomas plays Hasenberger, and Peralta Fernandez got back easily. But it's a mix-up. And almost won. But a handball again. Seneca still control. A good tackle. Thomas Roberts almost won it. And out for a Durham throw-in. The possession getting more and more even. Still Seneca's favor. Durham trying to build their way back into this huge lead. The throw-in to to Mikaleka. She crosses it in. Half clearance. Dickinson has it. She puts it back in. Half clearance once again, and it is a throw-in inside the final third for Durham. They need to keep getting in these areas. Dickinson the throw. She's got a long one, and it gets into the box. And the shot, easily controlled. It was not the best by Antoinesse. Hutton plays it down the line, controlled. And Seneca move forward. The turn. And into the middle. It's so calm. They're just outplaying Durham in this midfield by 1,000. And Cadero plays Lorenko. It's out. Common play. We've got about 28 minutes left in this game. Is there a way back for Durham? It doesn't look it right now. Robert Thomas trying to make her own way back. Getting forward, and the shot, and it's sent way over by Thomas Roberts. Sage frustrated with herself after that. Could be a goal kick. And a wasted half opportunity. Hutton will restart. It's out wide to Genova. Hutton again. Udenberg. Restarted to Mora. Play through the lines, it's flicked. It's Cordero. Keep. All they have to do is keep. So if you keep the ball, you keep the lead, you keep the 3 points. And that's what they're doing here. And at one point, Durham has to start pressing. If they want to make things happen, I just wonder when that point will start to be. Cordero played it forward. Suwola. Mustafa. Had a chance to cross it, almost lost it. To Padilla, but now Thomas Roberts took it. Trying to get forward. They can't keep going back enough. The little toe flick is not good enough.
Sharper to Leah, come on.
And there'll be a sub to be made. 2 subs for Durham. One sub for Durham, 1 for Seneca. And it's good to see Fonseca coming back into the game after she was hurt. And Hutton can go back into her normal position, which is in that midfield. Nicely on the bounce by the coach. Seneca throw in. Get closer and closer to full time, and Durham still have not knocked on the door for comeback. The home fans hoping they do. The away players hoping it stays the same. By Mora. It's cleared away by Calmer. Headed up. And taking advantage of. Now Bailey stole it, trying to control it, takes it down. Good play, but to nobody. It's a good play to win the ball, and then her pass was just not to a single person. Cadero trying to win it. And Daly's pass once again will be out in a Seneca ball. Seneca lead. They have another kick here. Fernandez. They'll restart. Back to Fonseca, who's back on, feeling good. Played it in for Marenko. Crosses it in. Cordero had an audacious effort and almost paid off. Now she's down. Looks like she'll be fine. She's back on her feet and jogging. So it'll be a drop ball to the Durham keeper. Forward. Play down the line. Durham. Do they see a path back? Thomas Roberts can't get on the end of that and calmly controlled. Seneca keeper takes every single second off the clock that she could. And it's forward. Hutton back on her preferred position. She really played well as a center back. Genova lost it. It's in their possession now, but Fernandez stole it right back. Rotha Fernandez getting forward. Good play. Cadero. Now it's Thomas Roberts. Her connection with her other players has not been up to par. It's not the best that we know she can have. And it's Mora. And it's Uddenberg. Marenko looking to put it in. Doesn't pay off. Genova looks like she may have hurt herself trying to steal it. Getting down the line and out of bounds. Stantonakis has struggled tonight like many of the Durham players in this 5-1 game at home. It's been a disappointing start to the season. And unless they have an amazing turnaround, we could see the biggest defeat in their history. A sub here. It'll be Maniota on and Genova off, and now Durham will sub as well. And it'll be Sullivan on. And I can't see who came off for Durham. But Sullivan, the winger, on. And the goal scorer, Antones, goes more defensive. She can't control Arnett. Plays Antones. Nicolika. Plays Hutton. The midfield for Fernandez. Well done. Tried to beat two. Nicoletta was there. Sullivan kept it in, and now it's Durham ball. She goes quickly, trying to play Thomas Roberts. Tried to flick it by, but it was dealt with well by Uttenberg. Shut her down on the night. The shot by Bailey skips right into the stomach of the Seneca keeper. Safe hands and a safe win. It looks like it'll be for Seneca. But stolen on a not good pass. Harnett wins possession for Durham.
Talia, make it as easy as you can for her. Make it easy for her to play you.
And a foul called, which I couldn't see, but it's on Mustafa. It'll be Mikalinka to put it in again. Her cross is not a good one. She fell as she kicked it. That's disappointing. And it's just, that has summed up the whole night for Durham. A misplay from a player who we usually deliver great things. It's a throw in for Seneca again. Back on the field, Fonseca will take it. It's headed out of bounds. And it'll be Seneca ball for throw-in again. Nicoletta forward. Thomas Roberts takes it down, but it's flicked by Fernandez away from any danger and onto the feet of the Seneca keeper, who plays Uttenberg, and they can calmly move up the field once again. Stolen though, and then turned right back over by Durham, which has happened often tonight. Peralta Fernandez. Uttenberg. Good play down the line. Lorenko turned it over to Bailey. And it's in Harnett's possession. She runs down. She'll keep it in with a play that will go right into Peralta Fernandez's possession. Lorenko lost it to Bailey again. Bailey turns forward. Plays Thomas Roberts, who couldn't control that pass. And the time just whittles away in this game. Minute by minute. We're only 15 minutes away now. 5-1 Seneca lead. Hutton controls. And a foul called on Harnett. For using her arm. The kicker will be Peralta Fernandez, who's had some good crosses. Even a cross that led to a goal, one of the 5. She crosses it in to the top of the box. It's taken down and then cleared away. kick for Seneca as it was a errant clearance by Calmer. I don't think she realized how much time she had. She wanted to be safe, put it out for a corner instead of turning the ball over in your own box. It's completely understandable, but you'd rather her take control of it and clear it forward. The cross again on the corner, and it's a good one. Floated in to the top of the box. She has a hard go, and it's way over by Pania. Seneca have flexed their muscles in the first half, and they have just calmly taken their 3 points with them in this second. It's stolen by Manyota, and it's a Seneca throw-in near the touchline. For a second, like Manyota was going to go backwards. Instead, put it into a mangle of players. Fernandez couldn't control. It's poked up to Thomas Roberts, who's 1-on-7 right now. She'll lose it as expected when you're 1-on-7. No support forward for her. Hutton. Bailey, she's fouled. She'll look up. End up playing Mikalenka. Hit her pass off Hutton. Tried to win it back. Controlled by Padilla, then turned over right to Bailey, who played forward for Thomas Roberts. But eventually to nobody as it went over Thomas Roberts' head and into the possession of the Seneca keeper again. Hutton. And it's turned over to Mikalenka, but now Hutton wins it back. Going through her, and now advantage is played as Mikalenka fouled. Forward from Fernandez. It's headed away. Controlled. And then lost. It's another poor turnover from Durham. It's just not been good. Mikalenka won it. And that's a good play. But it is eventually taken by Seneca, who can slow it down and let this game disappear into the win column. Fonseca again, getting it forward. Couldn't play Manyota. It's one in the midfield. They can get forward now, Durham, but just did not go into the open space. Instead went into Peralta Fernandez, who has not been taken down. Referee says she's tripped over herself. Bailey. Controlled and brought forward by Arnott. Flick to Mikalenka. Now it's Bailey. Would have loved that spell possession as she's won.
Twice she's in your way! Twice! There's no one even in the 18 at that point.
She's won a corner kick. Both coaches not happy with what just happened on the play, each for different reasons. But that's how you create a winning culture, especially for Seneca. 5-1, you still want to keep the good habits. You don't want to lose your focus just because you're winning. That's when mistakes happen, and that's when goals go in your net. It's crossed in and on top of the goal for a goal kick. A disappointing cross. And honestly, a disappointing night for Durham. left of regulation, plus whatever is added on. We're going to have a sub, and they just came on, so now we're about to be underway again. Player on is Pragnell. Ella Pragnell playing in the midfield now. And it's controlled by Uddenberg. Hutton. Now it's Mora and Uddenberg, and they can just keep this away from the yellow shirts, which is what they will do. Uddenberg. Mora. Good combination play with Peralta Fernandez. Now it's Uddenberg.
Marty, can you get on it going forward, Marty?
Getting forward. The crossover not far enough. And one back by Bailey. Bailey tried to switch the play and did successfully, but it wasn't controlled by Harnett. Now Peralta Fernandez can bring it. She wants options. Almost had. That's well done by Seneca to get it forward and win a throw-in.
Hey! Last 10, let's go. Speak. You've been quiet all half.
A new sub is on. Number 21, Mosina Spence. And she'll be the one to take the throw in as soon as she got on. Tried to flick it on with Scudero. And they'll just take another throw in. Mosina Spence to Peralta Fernandez, and they'll restart again as they can easily just control this possession. Uddenberg. Fonseca. They get it down the line, and then it's turned over and back into Durham's possession. Thomas Roberts flicked away. That was great play, showing her skill, getting down the line. But it's still 5-on-2. She almost successfully got through them all. But it will be a corner kick that she just manufactured. That was who she is as a player. That was a hint at what I believe we will still see throughout the season, even though it has been a rough start tonight. The cross again will be Nikoleka. It's crossed in, and a good ball, and a great save on Thomas Roberts. Five minutes to go. The last 5 of the night, and then we'll have added time. It's poked away by the Durham defense. Now Bailey away. Right to Uddenberg's possession for Seneca. Fernandez had it go from deep. About 3 yards out.
Wing back high! High! High!
And it was off the mark. Goal kick for Durham. right before you can do those things. You can have goals. You have the confidence. She's built confidence throughout the game with her own skills. She's really had a great night. She'll be my man of the match or woman of the match. Thomas Roberts tried to skip away. And it's controlled by the Seneca defense. Another big raised pass. High play. Just kept in. Cleared up. Over. And then once again. And forward. Out of bounds for Durham Lords. Throw in. We'll say the ball went out of bounds for another throw in. It'll be Ryan taking this one in the middle of the switch to Dale. She can switch like she will run to the outside. Look forward. Throw in for Seneca. It'll be Fonseca to take the throw in. She gets it back, played it forward. It was poked up into the space of Thomas Roberts and a Durham throw in. Durham will throw it in short. Makalenka turns, tried to cross it in. It's a great take. Cadero getting forward. Out wide, it's 3-on-2. California to his Billy's track back. It's one. Durham win the throw in. Cardiff does a good job in the midfield. Play it short and quickly. Cutting in the midfield, the shot. It's simple.
I think it's good. It's better.
For Diego. Like I had a shot from way out and it's controlled again by Diego. About 30 seconds to go in regulation. Wonder how long ref's gonna give us. I do have a feeling it won't be too long. Not many stops in this half. It's a bad turnover. And now it's Durham's possession. Getting forward, trying to get one back. This will be the biggest win in the history between these two teams, and it is. Seneca will take it 5-1 over Durham in the season opener and Durham's home opener. The CCAA champions start their campaign off with a dominant victory. And the bronze medalists in the OCAA championship started off with catastrophe. The Durham men will play after this one, and we'll be back for that one in about half an hour, maybe somewhere in that range.